welcome to Fashion Link Now and beautiful Barcelona. I think you all know me, but for the ones who are first time with me, my name is Ana Vasiljevic and I'm the founder and mentor of the Fashion Link Now platform. So today I will be your, let's say, fashion guide for Barcelona. And if you saw my video, my previous video about Gothic, today we are in Born. So today my small walking tour will be through Born. Before we start, I want to say a couple of things about Born, just for you who maybe never been to Barcelona. Born is part of the old medieval part of Barcelona, so it's very similar to the Gothic area. And where I'm standing now on my right side is the Mercado Santa Catarina, and on my left side is Cathedral of Barcelona. So we are in the heart of the old city of Barcelona. And why I chosen to take you to Born is because Born is, as well as Gothic, full of really small, cute and unusual, let's say, designer shops. And it's very there are a lot of narrow, small streets with artisan areas, so it's very fun and very playful to walk around and see something new. But also I like Born because there is a museum of Picasso, there is a museum of chocolate, and there is a beautiful basilica, Santa Maria del Mar, which has very often concerts and similar events, so it's very fun to be in Born. Okay, that is a small introduction about Born, so now we go. Let's go. Now we are in a street called Carrer de Gruni, and we are at the beginning of this, let's say, shopping area in Born, and beside the small independent designer stores, there are also some, let's say, more or less famous small fashion houses like American Vintage and Kiehl's. So you can find also like well-known fashion brands, but Born is more about artisans, so the small artists, small designers shops. So we are going to enter now to artisan area, and what you will notice if you come to Born is that there are a lot of jewelry shops and jewelry workshops. So this is something that Born is also famous for, and I hope we will see a lot of this today. We are in one of really nice stores that I like to visit, also with my clients, and it's called Makrama. And so now we are in a part that it's workshop, where the magic is, on. And if you come to Born, you will see a lot of stores, as I said, about jewelry, but also you can see how it's made, which I think is very important when you are like buying this handmade stuff. If you also know the process, and also if you can see how it's made, it boosts the design and the feeling about the design as far as me. I'm in one of the concept stores here in Born, and this is actually the rare stores where you can find like a couple of designers, independent small designers who are selling in the center of Barcelona. I will show you later on where I'm selling my fashion line, but at the moment I talked to the owner, and this is like a lot of these designers are Barcelona-based designers, but there are also some international also designers who are here. And now you can see how it looks like to be part of the showroom here in Barcelona. So take a look. There are many prejudices about independent designers that, well, compared to luxurious brands or compared to mass production brands, that these stuff are too expensive because they're like handmade. And I will just tell you, I will give an example of this beautiful coat. It's like 320 euros. And I don't think this is too expensive for this kind of handmade pieces if you compare it to the, let's say, luxurious brands. So if I would, of course, choose for my designer perspective, but also as far as my stylist perspective, I would definitely recommend taking this kind of unique pieces instead of, let's say, mass production, even though whether it's like cheap mass production brands or luxurious brands, for me this would be always a choice. Letters from an ancient alphabet. Ancient alphabet. Brand called Bono Bono, and this is also handmade in Barcelona. Upstairs. And I've been to this store, and what I remember about this store is this kimono style clothes, because I'm bringing clients here also, but everything is handmade, and I remember a couple of pieces when I was back in time here. So you can see everything is like unique, original. So if you're in Barcelona, definitely a place to see and visit. Okay. And prices? Por ejemplo. So this one is 160 euros, for example. Very nice. And very colorful, because what I know about Barcelona designers, they like colors. So it's not like just black and white or gray. They like red, they like light blue, so they like colors very much. And they like prints also. So this is one of the things that you will notice if you browse around. We are in the Carrer de Rosic, and we are in the very heart of Born, of these small streets that I'm browsing today with you. And what you have noticed, I hope, within the examples that I show are that these stores are not just stores. You actually can meet the designers, you can actually talk to the designers, you can see that most of the stores have small workshops inside, so you can actually see how the specific clothing item or jewelry is made, which is, I think, amazing to be part of this process. So this is really, really unique part of Barcelona to visit. There are a lot of brands here in Barcelona that are about leather products, and I think Spain in general is a lot about producing goods in leather. So if you're in Born, you will definitely see stores that are leather oriented with natural leather. So bags, shoes, belts, etc., etc. And also you will be able to see some artisan work. This means that you will be able to even book to make your own belt or your own bag, so fun stuff. We are now in the area surrounding the church, or let's say Basilica Santa Maria del Mar. And all this area is beside a lot of like designer shops. It's also very into small bars. Even you can, if you're into learning samba, you can do it also here in Born. So now I will go in the direction of Picasso Museum, and it's also one of, let's say, shopping streets, even though I don't consider Born with shopping streets. It's like browsing area with a lot of medieval narrow streets and filled with this artisan feeling of handmade clothes, handmade stuff in general. We are now in a small, let's say, bar restaurant, because this is not like some huge restaurant. It's a typical place if you want to have like tapas or something traditional, Catalan or Spanish, it doesn't matter. And we are going to try some tapas, something typical, but before that, they usually serve some aperitivo, and this is cava. And if you're in Spain, of course in Barcelona, this is something that it's very often to try out. Cava is like a sparkling white wine, much softer as far as me, because I don't drink alcohol, so for me this is okay. Today is about seafood, as you can see. And definitely if you're in Barcelona in Spain, definitely the seafood is something that it's must have, because Barcelona is at sea. So everything is very fresh and very nice to try out. But there are options for the meat also. So if you don't like anything that it's fishy, fish, seafood, definitely there are different options. Before we start to eat, I want to just explain, because many who come to Spain or to Barcelona will ask about tapas, and tapas is something that it's very usual here to have as a snack or even as a lunch. Those are like small dishes, let's say, very versatile, very different with a typical, whether it's Catalan or Mallorquin, depends where you are, and those are like really specific small dishes that you can combine. So you can, like, for example, take 3, 4, 5, and then you have a whole meal. So if you come to Spain, definitely try out tapas. One of the places definitely, if you're in Born, is definitely Picasso Museum. Not just because he's one of my favorite artists, but definitely one of the places generally in Spain are museums of their artists, and Picasso is one of them, so this is definitely a place if you're in Barcelona to see. There are temporary, permanent exhibitions, so if you're looking for inspiration, this is the place to be. If you're in Born, you will notice also many sustainable fashion brands that are doing recycling, and this is just one of the stores that is doing bags with recycling process. So Barcelona and Spain in general has a lot of stories about sustainability, which I like also. Now we're in the part of Born where you're basically going towards the Arc de Triomphe and Parc Ciutadella. Arc de Triomphe and Gothic area, there is one special place for me, and this is the Begemot Gallery. So this is basically the very artistic place, so it's not only about fashion, but for me it's special because my fashion line is exposed here. Not only mine, but there are like a couple of designers more. And this is very a special place if you come to Barcelona to visit, not only because of the fashion designers, but also because it's an art gallery, it's an art space for, as I said, concerts. So definitely place to visit if you're here. And I will speak a little bit later with the owner of the gallery, so she will tell me the secret. Why she chosen me to be part of the gallery, or how she's choosing designers to be part of this very beautiful space. I'm here with Margarita. Margarita.
Hello.
I promised that I will be nice, not like a real interview. But I wanted to ask you, since I met you, because we never talked about this, but you have a lot of upcoming designers coming to the gallery, and many of you are probably asking you like, oh, I want to get in, because this is like a central area of Barcelona. And how you decide who is going to be part of the Begemot?
And this project for me is very important. So the artists and designers to be very unique. So in your case, I really love maybe the way you design, because all your pieces are very similar to architecture. Maybe.
Yes.
So all my artists and designers have very own style.
Mm-hmm. Like a strong
style, very defined
uniqueness.
style.
Mm-hmm.
So
can you tell me some? I know who are the designers, but it's better if you say who are the designers who are here in Begemot, because I want all these are designers who are featured in Vogue, in Elle. So this is a really important place to be. So who are the designers besides me? Good for me.
The designer we already had in Vogue is Miro Michelin. For example, this is maybe the most famous,
most famous dress ever.
Then Anna Vasilievich.
Okay.
Then we have amazing, very new brand, Braghat.
Mm-hmm.
So.
But there is not only clothes, they're like bags, shoes. They're also it's like a concept. There are multi things here, different things.
Sure, but the main thing that all the pieces are very unique or very limited edition.
Mm-hmm.
All of them are handmade, and
If you had to like, I mean, I hope this video will see like a lot of people and from all over the world. And every time when I have even people on my styling sessions, I know what the impression is. This is really like unique place because this is not just a clothing store or something, some ordinary art gallery. So there are like events also, like concerts, art exhibitions. So it's like a real art space. If you had to like invite or if you had to like present, how would you describe this gallery? What is it for you? Because I know you are like artist yourself, so why is this like important to see in Barcelona? What do you think?
This place, as you know, is very special for me. For me, it's like a temple of arts, because I can compare different kind of arts. For me, it's the same music as design, as art, as literature. This is the place where all the arts can play and interact together.
Guys, I have to tell you that Margarita is always like, she's very open, she's selective, but she's open to hear the artist stories, what I like the most about you, because you are always like open to hear like the new ideas, like new creative ideas, and you always support that is what I like. So if you're in Barcelona, this is definitely a place to visit, not just because of the fashion, because my stories are normally about fashion. But I hope you will like this space now. You will see a little bit browsing around. Thank you, Margarita.
Thank you, Anna.
Giving me your company and telling me this nice story. And so browse with me. Small fashion tour through Born in front of the Arc de Triomphe. Hope you enjoyed it. If you like this kind of videos, be sure to subscribe. And if you want to leave comments, leave it below. Like, share, and I will be seeing you very soon. Bye bye.